But yeah, another big shout out. Hey, what's up? Definitely, like I said, drop a question or something if you want me to answer it on the podcast. I'm recording right now. Big shout out to Souls Mafia, Souls_Mafia. This dude has a crazy collection. He has the crazy heat. Yeah, it's gonna be dope. We're doing a. She said, "Is this ASMR?" No. We're doing a little podcast. It's the first episode of a podcast. That's funny. But yeah, make sure you're following La Tienda for the raffles, and definitely make sure that you are following Souls Mafia. That's Souls_Mafia. Got the crazy steals. He's got tons of inventory. He's got whatever you could possibly need. He's got the hype, everything. So make sure you're doing that. Definitely make sure you're doing that. I'm gonna go ahead and stop. Oh, my dog just decided to wake up. What's up, Rose? How are you doing? We're gonna end this now so we can play some pod decks. Yes, gotta end the live. Give me 1 second. Delete the video. Alright, yeah, so big shout out to @PodDecks. If you didn't already catch the drift, this is the promo section of this podcast, of this episode. Yeah. We're doing big shout outs to a page called Pod Decks. It's a company that actually makes really cool decks that has like questions and all types of interview questions and stuff like that to make your podcast more interesting. I think it was super dope. I think it's an awesome concept, very creative. And some of the questions are hilarious, and just overall, they keep the ball rolling. So, right now, I'm actually using the app that they have. So, we're going to use the app, and you can actually buy the decks on there and just keep a library of them on your phone. So, I'm going to go to like one of the craziest. Let's see. And I'm just going to ask myself some questions so you guys can get to know me. Because I'm kind of crazy. Once you see me, that's really how I look. I'm crazy. Okay, let's do this one. Alright. Describe your sense of humor in one word. Oh boy. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. My sense of humor is terrible in one word. Have you ever eaten a whole tube of Pringles by yourself? Without a doubt. 100%. Many times. Yeah, I mean, right now I'm sitting at a good 210 pounds. Keep in mind I'm 6'6", so I'm sitting at a 6'6" and 210 pounds. But I used to be a real big boy. I mean, I'm talking like 320. One time I was 420. So back in high school, I was definitely putting back the Pringles. Man, that got me thinking. Those mesquite barbecue joints that they got. Phew, boy. Sheesh. Do you have a birthmark? If so, where? I have a freckle on my finger. And I don't know if that counts, but I feel like that might be a birthmark, but I don't know exactly if it is or not. So yeah, that's the answer to that one. I don't know if I have a birthmark. And okay, last one I'm gonna do. What is the sexiest and least sexy name? The sexiest name, I don't know. I've honestly probably never heard the actual sexiest name, if I'm being real. Because I think like one of the most beautiful languages is Spanish. So there's probably some like crazy like Spanish woman's name that I've never heard of that would like drop me to my knees if I heard it. Least sexy name? I don't know. It would have to be like Gertrude or like Mildred or I don't know. Yeah, it's some like old stuff or like anything like if you're like named, I don't know. I'll leave it at that. Yeah. I've probably never heard the sexiest name ever, and the least sexy name would either be Mildred or Gertrude. So those are my answers. I'm gonna leave them there. That was just for you to get to know me a little bit more. Okay, moving on to the last segment of this episode. We're gonna talk about dunks. Nike dunks, SB dunks, OG dunks, off-white dunks, collab dunks, all that. Yeah, so I mean, we've had a crazy year for dunks. Everyone's calling this the year, quote in quotes, year of the dunk. But I want to know what you guys feel about this. I think it's going to be more of a 4-year term. That's just my hot take. I think, if not longer, I think they're back, just to be honest. I think they're back and they're hitting. And you got to understand, you're talking to a 29-year-old going to be 30 in February. I remember being in 5th grade and 4th grade on the school bus, reading my CCS magazine. The little guy, the one you get in the mail for free. And I remember seeing the original OG SB dunks. $89.99, crazy stuff like that. And no one was really wearing them. Everybody knows the story. And if you don't, then you don't deserve to be selling them. You butthole. But we've had some crazy releases this year. I mean, just right off the bat, we got the Chunky Dunky. I mean, we've got the Turducken that just dropped. Whew, the Concept Turducken. The Civilist. Oh my gosh. It's gonna leave the fake people spinning. Getting that material right. Good luck on that one, guys. The Habibi that just dropped. Oh, jeez. The Grateful Deads. You got the Travis Scott SBs. Those were crazy. Absolutely ridiculous. I definitely have been blessed to have a pair in the sales circulation. Those things were cheeks. Absolute cheeks. But yeah. So as far as all that, if we're talking Chunky Dunky, Turducken, the Civilist, the Habibis, the Grateful Deads, the Travis Scott SBs, the Off-White Dunks. Oh man, what could be the winner out of all those? Can you see the year we've had? And I'm probably not even mentioning some like super heat. So, and these Sean Clivers that are coming out are amazing. The details on it, the sole is amazing. The gold midsole stitching, the silver laces, the toe hole pattern is in a snowflake. Like, these things are awesome. I get them. You see, this is probably the most emotional I've gotten on the show so far. Normally, kind of keep it cool. We got like a jazz radio vibe. but yeah, no, those are dope. And then, so I don't know. My hot take, as far as all those go, Travis Scott SB. That's the winner. Tell me if I'm wrong. I mean, I can't be wrong. It's my opinion. So tell me your opinion. Let me know what you personally think is the winner of the year, because we're about to end the year. We're about to end the year of releases on Dunks, and I want to know what you think is the winner. And I know that I'm missing mentioning the Travis Scott, the PS Dunk, but that was just because they only released 5 in a raffle. Can I also mention that 3 of those 5 pairs in the raffle worldwide were secured in 300 chefs. If you're not in 300 chefs, you need to be in 300 chefs, because you are losing. And that's going to be the first question that I ask you whenever you ask me, what am I doing wrong? When you ask me, what am I doing wrong? The first thing I'm going to ask you, are you a member of 300? Are you in 300? You better be. I mean, that's just a group. Worldwide, 3 of 5 pairs secured in that group on raffle night. You can't tell me that we weren't on top of that. Tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars of profit in silver and gold coins cooked. We flip all types of stuff in that group. It's not my group by any means. I don't make a single dollar. This is just a shout out. I'm just saying, whenever you ask me, where am I fucking up? Where am I going wrong with this hustle? How can I upgrade? The first thing that I'm going to ask you is, are you a member of 300 chefs? So definitely get into that group. Do what you got to do. Make your moves. And then let me know the winner of these dunks. Also, make sure you're liking, subscribing, commenting. I want to hear I want to interact with everybody. I want to make sure we're all interacting and make sure this is an organic, growing movement. I just wanted to come here and let you know that 2020 was crazy and it was terrible in some ways, but it was insane in the sneaker world. It was crazy. I know the meme is everywhere, but a lot of sneaker resellers, the PS5 resellers, the Xbox resellers, all the Pokemon resellers, everybody's talking about a pandemic. They're in the bandemic. You feel me? And it's true. And hey, y'all, just to let you know, 2021 is not letting up either. Crazy releases coming up that I'm not even going to speak on, because I haven't even spoken on shoes past the 19th yet. So this was episode 1. This was the first episode of the Kicks Closet. Understand what I'm saying?